Alright, is this thing on? I hope so. There's no microphone to hit, but there is this to hit. Is this thing on? What do we got? What do we got? 7 Saturdays. I don't even know what this is. I saw it at the store today. I was like, I want to try that. So, I'm going to try it. And it's an IPA. I don't drink IPAs. I might actually hate this beer, but man, it's Saturday, and it's called 7 Saturdays. I'm down with 7 Saturdays, because Monday through Friday can be rough. Let's see, it's a, I don't know, grapefruity, mango-y, passion fruity IPA out of Raleigh, North Carolina. That's what it is. But what are we doing here today? Doing a little unboxing. I don't really do unboxings, so we'll see how that goes. But I was working all February, so I didn't buy anything. But then I came back in March, and I kind of went overboard. But there was some cool stuff to grab, so I wanted to grab it. Now, understand, yes, I ordered a lot of this stuff, but I definitely support my local shop in DeVille Skate Shop, which is awesome. And I also like to support Blue Tile in South Carolina, which is a local shop down there, which some of you may have heard of, which is also awesome. Alright, IPA. Man, whew, I don't do IPAs very well. Let's see how it goes. It looks pretty good. Alright, here we go. You know it's not bad because the grapefruit is pretty powerful, and it's overpowering that super biteness, that's not a word, that you get from an IPA. Yeah, I could drink that. Maybe one. I don't think I can drink more than one. I think they said it's 6.2%. Not too bad. And then lately I've noticed that there's the alcohol volume, like 6.2%, but then all these other beers I've been buying have an IBU number on them. If anyone can explain what IBU is, put that in the comments. Alright, so, like I said, we got some stuff. I like to buy stuff from YouTubers, I like to buy stuff from small shops, and I like to buy stuff that I'm interested in. I like to get stuff. Like, I think when you're in your 40s, you spend a lot of time buying stuff you have to buy most of your life, and then comes a time when you can get stuff you want to get. And I think that's pretty cool. But first, let's start off with something that someone sent me. Another channel, Elders Skateboards. Let's just start off with that. So first, he sent some stickers. Let's see. Alright, let's check these out. Alright, this is his logo, Elders Skateboard. You should check his channel out. I started watching him when he first started. He was trying to learn how to ride in the bowl, and now he's crushing it. He's crushing it in the bowl. Like, man. When I first started, I was like, hey man, this is how you pump. Now I'm like, hey man, how did you get up that pop out on that 6-foot wall? Like, he's definitely taking the upper hand on that, and dude, I salute him. Like, he's crushing it. These are sick. Seem like pretty good quality. I say that because he asked. He's like, hey, I haven't even got the stickers yet. What do you think of them? Yeah, they seem legit. We're gonna stick them on stuff because I like stickers. So that's really cool of him, just to send me some stickers. He's just a cool dude, small channel, and he just was like, let me send you some stuff. I offered to buy it. He said no. So let's see what we got here. And he also sent, oh man, I like this color. I'm a big fan of dark gray shirts. This shirt feels really nice. Elders on the front. Oh man, the back is sick. Check this out. Oh man, That is badass. That's a good looking shirt right there. And I'll tell you what, the material's sick. It's got an E on the arm. Alright, this is nice. This is super nice. I'm gonna rock this shirt for real. Especially summertime coming up, you could tell that it's that good wicking material. Let's toss that there. Alright. Alright, so that was Elder Skateboards. Pumped on that. Alright. Stickers and a shirt. We're in the W column. Alright. Now let's check this one out. I did buy this. I bought all this stuff that was just sent from a cool dude. And now, so if you remember, I had that video, skating with knee pain. Now I've made it till I was 44 years old without any real knee pain. And it got me. It got me at 44. Went to the doc. It says some bruising in my patella, and some liquid back there. But I've been watching this guy on Instagram, and I've been real curious about trying these. This is the Old Bones Therapy knee sleeve. So I finally went and measured up my leg, and finally ordered some. So let's see if we can open it. Nope. Alright, so this is like super padded right here in the middle, like a donut. So that'll be cool. Hope I got the right size. Yeah, that should fit around my leg pretty good. That's pretty sick. Well, I'm excited to try this. Try these. He did send something extra. He sent the pain relief cream. So I'll read what's in there and decide if I'll give it a go. And that'll be sick. Anyway, Old Bones Therapy. Look, gotta protect ourselves. Gotta live to skate another day. That's the goal, right? And it says, keep ruling. Ruling, R-U-L-I-N-G. I think that's their clothing brand. It says ruling on it. So maybe ruling and rolling go together. Well, that's awesome. So, sweet. I'm pumped. I'm going to definitely give those a go. And it's going to be sick. Alright. Now, here's a big one. Here is a big one. Where did I put my beer? I don't have a good place for this here. Alright. Purposely ordered shoe. Now, I don't try a lot of shoes since I finally found a shoe I love. And I don't do reviews. I don't do reviews because I don't feel my skating's good enough to do reviews. But I know what works for me. This is what works for me. This is the Adidas Tyshawn Jones. I don't think there's a better shoe for me. I've owned 3 or 4 pairs of these, and I have a whole nother pair just for looking nice that are all red. I absolutely love this shoe. When I first started skating, I was trying S, and I was trying Vans, and I was trying all the skate companies, and it just wasn't doing it for me. And then I did like the S Swift 1.5s for skating, but I was living in the Korea at the time, walking all around, and just my feet were beat after a 14-hour day of moving. But for skating, all day comfort, and just a great look, I love the Tyshawns. I think Tyshawn's a great shoe. So I bought a shoe that came out because I want to see how it compares to Tyshawn. And I like the dude. I actually just watched the Stevie Williams documentary on YouTube, and oh boy, Kalis was pretty prominent in that video. So we got ourselves the Kalis Mid Oh man. Smells like a new shoe. Let's see what we got. I'm not getting all this weird stuff. There we go. That like that. Man, that's. We'll see how that goes. Got some suede. It is a Volk. It is a DC. It is a mid. Let's see what the difference in height is. So it looks like a much more narrow shoe than the Tyshawn, but only in the back. Like once you get up to the toe box, it looks pretty similar. And the ankle height, the mid height's about the same exact height. That's probably the best view right there. So we'll see how the DC Kalis skates. Kalis is sick, man. Like I missed his whole fame and super radness and the skateboarding because I wasn't skating in the 90s and early 2000s. But super impressed with the dude from when he was with Alien, and then watching his little bit on DGK with Stevie Williams. Like, man, the dude's a real dude, and it sounds like he takes care of his people. That's pretty awesome. So I'm gonna try these out. They're pretty sick. They're definitely, it's definitely lighter than the Tyshawn. All right, that's it. We're gonna try those out. That's gonna be awesome. I'm making a mess over here. Let's just stack these over here somewhere. All right, now on to the boards. Let's do this one first. So this is a pretty special board here. I know this came from my homie. All right, I'm gonna read his channel off to you so I don't mess it up because I call him by his first name so much these days. His channel name is XS Progression. XS Progression. Check that channel out. TJ, that's my dude. He took a trip to Columbia. I was in Columbia last year and I was unable to find a board that had Columbia on it. And he searched high and low to the point where like he found the graphic before it was even on a board. That's Bruce Wayne. All right, he found the graphic before it was even on the board and went out of his way to get this shipped from Columbia with his stuff, which he went through a lot of work, and then shipped it off to me once he got back to the States. So I'm excited to see this because I know what work he went into to get it, and I'm pumped. All right, there's a sticker from the skate shop in Columbia. That's pretty sick. Oh man, that's packed good. Man, professional work by TJ. All right. Oh, got some tape here. That's good. All right, let's see it. Oh man, look at that. Straight from Columbia. That is a 7.5, but this is going on the wall. Look, I'm gonna skate most of my boards, except for these ones behind me. This is gonna go on the wall for sure. Like, this is so like fresh off the press. It's not even trimmed. The graphic's not even trimmed around the board. The holes aren't even popped for the trucks. That is sick. I wish I could read it. It's from Lamar Chill Club, Columbia. Lamar. That is a sick deck. Thank you, TJ. Thank you for all the work you went through. Please go check out XS Progression. TJ's sick. He does it all. And he was trying to skate a fucking vert ramp. out there. It was gnarly. Let's put this up here. We'll just put that there. That'll work. That'll be sick. Alright. Ooh. Now, let's open this one. As we open this one, we're going to make a phone call. We are going to make a phone call about this one. We're going to phone a friend. I hope you can hear this phone call. If not, I'll fix it in editing.
Hello?
Mr. Tim McKenney.
This is Adventure. What's going on?
It is Adventures. What's up, man?
Hey, can you hear me? You can hear me pretty good.
I can hear you pretty good, and hopefully it's coming up on the microphone. If not, I'll adjust it in editing. But I'm about to open this box that I just received a couple days ago, and I'm pumped on it. And I wanted to get you on the phone so you can kind of tell the story behind this graphic.
Well, I kind of like that you had questions. Why don't you just ask me questions?
Yeah.
I'll just answer.
So first, like questions like, when did you initially go pro?
I'd say a year out of high school. So I got sponsored. I got my first real sponsor was Hornet Wheels, which was out of sync. You know, it was out of sync, and they were doing a wheel team. So that was my first sponsor was that, and I was like probably about 19, I'd say 18, 19 when I first got sponsored.
All right. And then that was in San Francisco area?
Yeah, Skateboard was located on Ingalls in San Francisco, about 2 blocks away from Thrasher. They eventually moved next door to Thrasher across the street to where I could look out of faith up at Jake and Luke in their office. Luke Ogden and Jake Phelps in their office every day.
Dang.
See them banging their windows, you know?
That'll make you push a little harder.
Yeah, well, it can also intimidate the shit out of you. It depends on, you know what I mean?
That depends on the personality.
It's just a tough, it's a tough industry. It's an in through the outdoor, you know what I mean? And 4 years later, they got a Corey Duffel on a cold can ready to take your shit. You better believe it.
Yeah, believe it. So it was,
I'm going to say something about Pocket Schmidt. We got Corey Duffel on there coming up.
Corey's a man.
Corey Duffel's on Pocket Schmidt coming up. He's a legend. I mean, Josh Moss, check out Josh Moss. That's Josh Moss. He's 50. Corey Duffel's a favorite skateboarder.
Yeah, I just checked out Josh Mosh's last video. Those dudes are hitting some crazy spots. Like the squad he's got that he's skating with is just ridiculous.
Well, he just filmed with Polizzi, which is a pro heavy hitter out of Sacto. He's been skating with a lot of the Sacto kids, and they're killing it. They're definitely killing it.
Yeah, it's awesome. And then Corey Duffel, obviously one of the best pushes in the game when it comes to no kidding pushing on a skateboard. Corey Duffel, no one looks better than Corey Duffel pushing a skateboard.
Well, it was a big trip for me when all of a sudden Cole Cannon and Corey Duffel are riding my pro model. I'm going, why are these guys riding my board? It was because they were gunning for my spot. I told them, look, you guys skate good enough. This guy's on his way out. He's lost his mind pretty much, and you could take his spot. And they're both riding my board. I died. I was like, oh no, I'm going to lose everything. Just in 4 years, you got about 4 years till there's a couple bangers ready to take your shit.
Yeah, that's it. You know, it is a young man's game, and that's almost like the freedom of skating now. Like at 44, like I don't have any weird dreams of being a sponsor skater or doing anything great. I just want to skate, and I feel bad for these young kids right now that they're skating with this mindset of go pro, go pro, go pro, and I think some of them are almost losing the joy for skateboarding because they're so worried about going pro.
Well, you kind of took the words out of my mouth to where, I mean, I haven't felt like this since I was a kid again. Those arms up, I don't give a fuck. Those in my garage tricks I've never done. It was like doing my first kickflip when I was 9. It was the same damn feeling to where all the politics, all the ballet and performance acts and all that crap out the window. it's about having fun with your friends.
Yeah.
Going with Red Soul, but going with Aaron J to Sackle on all these adventures. Oh my God, it was like time stood still. I had ESP. We just talked to each other. We didn't have to talk. We just talked to each other through our minds and sat there on our ways home, soaking wet from skateboarding, watching the sun go down, leaving Saxo, watching birds like bats in the sky make storms in the sky. Well, it was just amazing times that will never be relived. I'm ready to quit. These last 3 years have been so much fun. I'm about to pack it up because there's no way in hell it's going to get any better than this thing.
You got a board mate.
Yeah, we have to. You're going to have to edit this out.
Yeah, so.
There's a lot on McKenny.
I get it.
Back to the board. Adventure. This was all a dream. It was one phone call around Christmas from Aaron Mason. He runs Fight. That's what he was doing. About a music video. They wanted to use our old footage. And he asked me if I'd skate. And I had to tell a legend in this game of the girl photographer and my friend takes the store for beer. And I was pretty much lying because I hadn't been on a skateboard at all.
Man.
You know, I'm pretty much lying. So between December of 40, like I'm 41, and now I'm 44. So that's exactly 3 years to the T.
Yeah, we're on the same timeline, man. Like I started in December of 17.
I was gonna say that to you. You might be learning skateboarding now, but I'm relearning skateboarding now.
Yeah.
We kind of are on that same thing.
That's awesome. My wife asked me how I know you. My wife asked me how I knew you, and I was like, man, this dude Tim McKenney like hit me up on the channel. He's like, hey, I like the channel. I was like, oh, thanks. And he's like, I was a pro rider and I just got back into it, and I appreciate what you're doing on it. And I was like, man, I'm blown away by that. And my wife's like, he knows you're not very good, right? I was like, yeah, but like he appreciates the hustle, and not the hustle, but the effort going in at this age.
It was also, I was getting back into the game. I was seeing all this negativity. I was going on YouTube, seeing what was going on. You were in my age bracket. I probably saw you. You know what? If anything, you know what really was going on? I saw so much negativity, and I was so sick of it that I started throwing love out there to people that looked like they could actually accept it. And you were one of them. So was Anthony. There was a bunch. So was Nessie. You know what I mean? There was people out there that I felt like they could accept it and understand it. Me and Nessie Darsh would do a knowing trade flip together. And she started skating again after how many years too?
Yeah, Ness is sick.
Thing like, you know what, now or never kind of thing. Let's just do it.
Yeah,
Ness is. It's great. I'm more stoked on the youth and the girls nowadays than I do on the pros and all that. I've already seen all that shit. I'm more stoked on the youth and the power of tomorrow and the girls and positivity. My niece Hannah watches Nessie and B. I tell her she's letting her heel flips, and I tell her to go watch Nessie and B all the time.
Yeah, Ness is sick. Like, she's one of the best skaters out there, and it blows my mind that she hasn't been like seriously discovered. But I hope she creates her own thing with the only one skate, and I hope it provides for them, because she does so much awesome work.
Back to the board and the shirt and all that. That was that's not a pro board. That's a tribute to a time a long ago, and a piece of art from Jeremy Fish that nobody should have ever got to see. That came out of me and my dad's mind. Back when I was losing everything, we were sitting in my room, undestroyed. I'm losing my family. I'm losing abroad, and we come up with that design, American Woman, Stay Away From Me. But it went a lot deeper than that. It goes to that emblem, my name on I forget what they call it, the scroll going across.
Yeah.
That's my baby crest. That's the McKenny name, and that's what draped over the Statue of Liberty, pretty much saying, "You got me, dude. I'm done."
So I'm about to pull it out of the box.
On fire. I have lost everything, including that graphic. That's the last thing handed me on a thing. Was here, bro. I'm sorry. Good luck, bro.
Yeah,
You know
I'm gonna say that just to make sure the camera caught it. So you were riding for Think, and the board that I'm about to show them, this was supposed to be your last graphic, and instead of going in to have a positive meeting, instead of going in to have a positive meeting, you went in there and they handed you the graphic almost as like walking papers.
It was you couldn't imagine. I don't even know if my face was probably ghost light with my mouth down. But Jeremy Fish handed me that. He goes, "Look, dude, I'm sorry, dude. Good luck."
All right.
So I just talked to him a couple days ago, and he said, "You know what? You are the best pro I ever worked with, and you know you were super cool, and that meant a lot to me coming from. If you guys get a chance, look up Jeremy Fish. His art, it will blow your fucking mind.
Absolutely.
Pigeons, stuffing cable cars, like just the most amazing art you could ever think of coming out of this guy's mind. To this day, he's just insane."
All right, I'm about to pull this thing out. Oh, right away, I'm seeing the white. It's just popping here in the lights on the top.
That was another thing. I want to explain that. When it comes to the black and white, back in the day, there was a pro named Ronnie Pertino, and he did a black and white graphic of a girl on the floor with a crack pipe in her mouth having an abortion. And it was in black and white, but it spoke so powerful that you don't need color when it's speaking to you like that. So, in this time and era of what we're going through right now, black and white, because we are going through that. All the pain, it all starts in New York. Those skulls, all the death, it's all right there in black and white. You don't need a bunch of blue and American flags and all that. Greg was going to make that. I want to make it, I want to make it how my head saw it 20 years ago. And that's exactly how I saw it. He listened to me. So I'm very proud of him for not messing it up and just keeping it how I wanted it. That's exactly how I wanted it.
What's with the heart, on fire for the flame?
You tell me. I mean, which is funny now. You got all these emojis of fire and heart. That's my heart on fire. As the machine is taking my soul, is pretty much what that is right there.
Damn.
I literally was losing everything right there. I was losing my career. I was losing my chick. It was all going right then and there. And there's the graphic. Here's my heart. Here's my soul. Here's my fire. You just took me. Thank you.
Damn. This is absolutely beautiful. Even the top it's a beautiful board on top. The Golden Gate Bridge, talking Schmidt down the middle, and then it's signed by yourself. Looks like Schmidt or Greg Smith. And was this Phil? So you got.
Never signed anything like that. And Greg never signed shit in his life. Nobody ever wanted an autograph from him.
Yeah. And then it's got Phil and Eric forever.
Yeah.
So you want to tell people about Phil and Eric?
Well, back in the day, I used to autograph. You know, you'd go on tour and stuff. I'd always sign my name, but I never signed my name. I always put Phil Shao forever. So there's been 1,000 autographs signed, more than that, and it was always Phil Shao forever. To be able to do that again, Phil Shao was my first hero that I lost back then. But he was the only reason why I became pro is because Phil said, "That guy rips, you need to sponsor him." That's the only reason why I got anything was because of Phil. And then I lose him in a class and he's gone.
Man.
So he's equal to me. My hero is dead. I come back into skateboarding 20 years later, and my other hero, who's my caddy now, and who the only guy I really want to skate with is fucking rips, is dead. I'm going, fucking, what is this shit? It's pretty much where I'm at now. My two heroes were Phil Shao and Eric J, and they're both dead.
Wow.
My God.
I'm sorry to hear that. I appreciate the call, man. We're gonna make sure everyone knows. Go to the talk. You want to get one of these boards? Like, there's not many. Would you make 100 of them, and you kept half of them for yourself?
No, we made 50. I split them up. Greg put a lot of work into that. That was like he had to. That came off just a sketch. So all the time and effort, I didn't mind putting back in towards talking Schmidt.
Yeah.
Because this isn't even supposed. Jason Jesse, and looking for Jason Jesse, Greg and Fish, and me. This didn't happen. So it was like a group effort.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't about profit or anything. If anything, it was for a little profit towards talking Schmidt, but he wanted.
I just want to let people know to go to Talking Schmidt, like support the podcast, go to the website, go buy some shirts. Like it's like it's the most genuine media out there that you're gonna get. Like it's raw and it's about skateboarding, and most of all it's about the people and skateboarding. And that's what I like about his approach to the show. It is a people first approach. The skateboarding is what they do, but what made them that skateboarder or that musician. Like he really kind of dives into the individual people, and that's what I like about him.
Well, it's the girls, he's got the girls on there, he's got the music on there, he's got the artists on there, he's got the skaters of the year, the best one, the old school. I mean, Schmidt known everyone to where I like Duffels on there, Dolan's on there, Mofo's on there, Bryce is on there. The heavy hitters of Thrasher and the various skate scenes are on there. Go listen, you could learn something, you know?
Absolutely. Well, again, I appreciate it. I'm going to have to edit this down a little bit, but we'll pick out the best parts, and I might just cut this out as a whole and set it up as a whole another video so everyone can get the whole story. Man, that was a great conversation I just had with Tim McKenney. We talked for quite a while. Hopefully this edited down very well and you could hear what he's saying on the phone. But if not, for any reason, like, he's pro. Like, he was crushing it, cover a Thrasher, doing everything he could do as a pro, riding for Think. And this was supposed to be his last graphic. And not his last graphic, this was supposed to be his next graphic. And instead they handed him his artwork back, and that was it. His time with Think was over. And Talking Schmidt, Greg Smith, and they got together and they put this graphic together for him and put it on a board. And I think it brought a lot of closure, and I think it's awesome, and it symbolizes everything he worked for and all the struggle, not the struggle, but the heartbreak almost of that time being gone. And now he started skating again, as I did, at 41 and now 44, and he's enjoying it. He's enjoying skating for himself and with his family, and it's awesome. And I get it, and I respect the shit out of it, and he's been a supporter of my little adventure for a long time, and it's awesome to have him as a friend. So definitely go to Talking Schmidt, check out their store, buy some stuff, like listen to the shows, like it's real. All right, enough of that. All right, so now this. Now this. I was not looking for this board. I was searching for some reissue Lance Mountain boards. They don't exist, but I was going on all the sites you could find some reissues. And I went to Old Skull Skateboards, and this was sitting there in the shop. So I bought it because people tend to say they can't find it. And there's a lot of hype about this board, almost some cultish following. So I bought it, and I'm gonna skate it because I don't think a lot of them get skated. I think a lot of them get bought and hung on a wall somewhere and never touched. But I'm gonna skate this board, and I want to see what all the hype is about. What do you think it is? What board has the most hype about it? Put in the comments. I'll give you a second. Go ahead. Alright, you ready? Alright. don't think there's more hype about any board than the Andy Anderson. So it was available. I got it. I'm gonna set it up and I'm gonna ride it and I'm gonna find out what the hype's all about. This is, let's see if they set the size on it. They do not put the size on it. Anyway, this is the 8.4 something. I don't know exactly. Oh, 8.45. So this is the 8.45 Andy Anderson Powell Peralta flight deck. I am a flight deck fan. I think flight decks are the best board for me. But we will see how the Anderson rides. We're gonna ride that. I'm probably gonna set it up with what I have set up on the Death Wish right now. Probably some Grind Kings and some 54mm wheels. I just picked up from the local shop some 54 OJs conical. So we'll probably set it up with that. See how it goes. Not good at opening boxes. And just to be super all in on this experiment, I got the Anderson grip tape. And I don't know what else is in here. Oh, is that it? I know I ordered something else. Let's see. I got some of the Bones race bearings. I put those in one of the boards I set up and I really liked them. That you don't have to have a spacer. They turn super clean. Not turn. They bearing well. They spin well. So I like that. So we're gonna use those, and it's gonna be awesome. So short recap in this video. Man, that conversation with Tim McKenney on the phone was so awesome. I wish I could share all of it with you guys, but it was really just a great conversation between like two humans. So you probably won't get it all, but I'll tell you what, it was a blessing. All right, so recap: the Anderson 8.45. I bought it because I could, because it was available. I did get the matching grip, because if you're gonna go the distance with this, you might as well go with it, right? And then we got the Old Bones Therapy knee sleeve. See how that feels. We got the Kalis mids from DC to see if how it compares to the Tyshawn, which I think is the best shoe. We got our homie from Elders, Chris from Elders Skateboards. I'll put his link down below. Sent some stickers with this just sick, really nice quality shirt. And we got from TJ XS Progression. I always mess up his channel name because he's just my dude. We've got the board straight from Columbia for me, from Lamar. It's just awesome. It's going to go up here on the wall for sure. And then of course the Tim McKenney Talking Schmidt American Woman. Really grateful to have one of these. Not many out there. Signed, and it's not just signed by a guy that was pro. It's signed by a friend, and pretty excited to have it. So also gonna go right up here on the wall. So that's it. Man, we made a mess. We opened some goods. We drank an IPA, and hopefully it warms up and tomorrow we skate. All right, stay rad.